Hello, all the great teachers out there. Today we will talk about statistics, and more specifically about some statistics projects. This week we had a project presentation about does tapping reduces the amount of spilled liquid out of the can when we shake the can. Does it? Before I show girls' independent work, I have to explain the background of the whole story. About 2 months ago, we had scatter plots and regression lines at school, and there was one example with the data how tapping reduces the amount of spilled liquid out from the can. Does it really? This was the question. My students didn't believe me, so I told them you can do an experiment and try. And unexpectedly, 2 girls volunteered that they will try it out. And they did. Let's see.
Hi everyone, I'm Alison and I'm Sophia. We are going to present the statistics project about the cola.
Yes. First, let's watch a video. Good afternoon.
Tony is on the way back to the classroom. He just finished his lunch,
Suddenly, he feels thirsty and he wants to drink some cola.
but he dropped it carelessly.
Wow! Tony was murdered! You heard that tapping the soda can could reduce the amount of soda spilling out.
So we want to see whether it is true or not.
So we designed one experiment on it.
For the preparation, first, our experimental units are 50 tins of Pepsi Cola, and we bought it from the same shop and they were produced in the same day.
Second, the slope. The slope is used to make sure that the shaking intensity is the same.
And the third one, we had the measuring cylinder, and we use it to measure the remaining amount of the cola, and we can compare it after the experiment.
The fourth and the fifth is slips of paper and a hat. It is used to do the hat method so that to make 2 groups as similar as possible. We used 4 basic principles of experiment to design this experiment.
And first, the preparation before indicates that we control all the variables the same, and we can reduce the confounding.
Yes. We have 5 treatments groups decided by different tapping time for 0 seconds, 3 seconds, 6 seconds, 9 seconds, and 12 seconds.
And for replication, we have 5 cans for each treatment group.
Then we use the hack method to randomly assign them into the treatments.
Next, we are going to see the video of the whole experiment. GeoGebra to sketch one scatter plot. And we can see the S and R square, so we can interpret it. Let's see.
And we'll use this square regression line with x equal time to predict y equals the amount of the remaining color. We will typically be off by
It's hard to read, but it is 32.07
units.
So we can see the amount of remaining color is increasing for the whole graph.
And can you predict what is going to happen after 12 seconds?
Okay, actually,
No, Jason.
There will be less colors spill out from the bottom. Eventually, there will be no colors spill out from the bottom.
Maybe, but
okay, actually, we only know the data from 0 seconds to 12 seconds. So the second that's out of 12 seconds is out of the given range. So we cannot make the prediction. It is called the extrapolation.
from the graph we can see it seems like tapping really reduced the amount of color that's spilled out. But what do you think?
Here I will add one note. Before the girls conducted the experiment, I was asking them if they really believe that tapping is the variable that actually reduces the amount of spilled liquid out from the can. And they were thinking and thinking, and they realized that definitely it is just time, not the tapping. And my point it was that at the end of the experiment, they would conclude this is not the true variable, but the true variable is time collapsed. And they insisted on the second part of the experiment.
If you think the tap can reduce it is tap that reduce the
Color spilled
color
out.
spilled out. You can raise your hand.
Okay. We have learned that two variables are confounded, and it will be impossible for us to draw a cause and effect conclusion. So, because this experiment we have another variable that called time. So we are going to do this experiment again, but without tapping. After the experiment, we put these two groups of data together and draw a total scatter plot. And from the data, we can see these two results are similar, and even the second group is slightly better.
So it is actually not the typing time that reduces the cola that's spilled out. The time of waiting is the actual reason.
So therefore, if we see some tricks on the internet, we can't just believe it.
First, use your statistical knowledge to think or design some experiment to prove.
Don't just believe it. That's all.
That's all. Thank you.
I hope you all liked the girls' experiment. I know that the results are not statistically significant, but what I like the most is that the girls proved and found out nicely that the time is the main explanatory variable which influences the remaining liquid in the can. This is it for today. When my students shock me again in the future with amazing projects, I will share with you. Have a good day. Goodbye.